Ah, there we go. All right. We get to do some Wrath of the Righteous here again. With the last episode, we managed to complete Chapter 1 and to destroy. I almost said destroy the Grey Garrison. This is like, no, the Grey Garrison's still there, but the Wardstone's gone. And some sort of power flowed into us, and so now we are mythic. But we are now the Lord Commander of the Crusade. And we have to take a look around the camp. I apologize if today I'm a little bit less talkative, a bit more subdued. I deal with a bit of chronic pain, and normally it's quite manageable. Today it's been really rough. So it's been a rough day. We're gonna try and do what we can, though. Allow me to congratulate you on your victory, and acquiring mythical powers capable of casting down the strongest of demons. Got the page you were looking for from the garrison. The storyteller carefully takes the page from your hands. His fingers touch the ancient letters, gently, examining them lightly, following their lines. I see myself. Young, energetic, able to see. Oh gods, have I found the key to my past? Finally, I'll find out what my own mind has been hiding from me. The elf's expression becomes withdrawn. The wrinkles on his face soften. Thank you, Zetrin, and please follow me to my story. Let us embark on this journey together. Storyteller inhales sharply a few times, begins his story. They are leaving. The people of Kionan faced the coming Earthfall and admitted that they were incapable of handling this disaster. Proud rulers, artful crafters, brave warriors, wise mages, and skilled healers, all of them hurried to the gate at Soverian, looking around fearfully. A clean, safe world is waiting for them there. My people decided not to fight for Golarion. I am ashamed, and I am sorry for them. Their hearts wavered in the face of the catastrophe, but my will is strong. I am staying. My kinfolk are looking at me angrily. How dare I diminish their decision with my recklessness? My choice makes them cowards, traitors of their own home. One of them, my former mentor, looks at me bitterly, hands me a neat notebook with tree bark cover, in case you change your mind. With a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those supporting. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watched the gate of the Soverian stone close, separating me from them. It's time for me to go too. I open my master's notebook. These are his notes about traveling between worlds, in case you change your mind. He hopes the burden I shouldered voluntarily will be too much. I'll lose heart and find my way to Zavarian. That will never happen. My mouth is set stubbornly. I tear my master's notebook to pieces. I use my forced pride as a shield against my fear of what is to come. Why did the elves decide to flee, not fight? The storyteller's lips purse with disdain. They are afraid to lose what they have. They were rulers, long-lived and powerful. They valued their lives and sunshine too much to enter the fight with the aftermath of Earthfall. Your mentor is a mage? Then you must be too, yes? Yes, I am an archmage, and this title is well deserved. I have acquired delicate mastery and succeeded in many areas of magic. Curiosity has always pushed me towards new knowledge, since the first day of my apprenticeship. What is the Soverian Stone? A magnificent crystal bent into an arch by a mighty hand of an ancient divine creator, our great gate to other worlds. It breathes power. It dreams of eternity. Why are you angry at your fellow elves? I spent many hundreds of years in Kionan. I've always admired the way my kinfolk cared for the forest that was our home. The rest of the world seemed to mean nothing to them. But I love Golarion. All its places, all the forms it manifests in. I traveled widely and then came home and told my kinfolk about my travels. But they weren't interested. They only cared about Keonan. Their lack of desire to hear about the wider world makes me sad and angry. What happened next? Earthfall happened at night. I'm standing at the top of my tower, many miles to the north of Keonan. I see a blaze far in the south. I hear a horrendous rumble. The air is groaning, giving way to a huge rock rushing down on my world, and then a blow. Vibration that penetrates everything, reaching down into the bowels of Golarion and up into the vaults of the sky, crunching bones, blood from burst vessels filling my eyes with darkness, drowning in timelessness along with countless denizens of Golarion. Never before have we been so united in our feelings. When I come round, the darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I'm blind! But no, little by little I begin to see the stone wall. I'm alive, but why is it so dark? The answer is quick. The smell of ash everywhere. The great burnt sacrifice filled the air with incinerated particles of what was recently the continent of Azlant. Great clouds of ash covered the sky, cutting us from the sun and moon, dooming us to dusk at day and complete darkness at night. My heart sinks with fear. Treacherous thoughts fill my mind. Why did I stay? Why didn't I run like everyone else when I had the chance? Clench my teeth and stand up to watch Earth fall. Proudly, like the last Archmage of Keonan should. Will my world really perish like this? Will I perish? No, that will never happen. I am still alive, and I can fight Earthfall in the darkness. Not run from it in a blind panic like my kinfolk and my cowardly teacher. But what can I do? I'll not stop the disaster. I'll hardly be able to save empires from their destruction. What can I do? I'm but one Archmage, powerful and weak at the same time. What is Earthfall? A disaster of untold proportions. An unborn planet dropped in Golarion by blind fate or someone's evil will. A blow so strong the continent of Azlant is destroyed within moments, turning to ashes, wiped off the face of Golarion. In this burnt sacrifice, clouds of ash and dust are born, stealing our sun. Without the warmth of our star, the air cools. The soil is barren. Dark creatures crawl out of their lairs to rule. The most frightening thing. Without the sun, all hope dies in the heart. This is the Age of Darkness. What was that tower you mentioned? It's my retreat to the north of Keonan. My home away from home, my observatory. From its top, I watched the stars and, when they were correctly aligned, the other worlds as well. Here, in the northern wastelands, I found the highest mountain and built a tower on top of it. On clear days, I could see the mist over the lake of mists and veils in the east. Bean, you need not stand directly in front of the computer. That's how high I was. What are you going to do next? I don't know. I need to think. My opponent, Earthfall, is much stronger than me. Without noticing, the storyteller raises his voice to a shout. It is merciless. It does not simply destroy life. It kills an era, ending the greatness of Golarian civilizations. They will sink into oblivion, be forgotten as if they never existed. I need to think. Bean, can you, seriously, either sit down or move? The elf suddenly winces and is silent for a few moments as he calms his heavy breathing. Forgive me, I shouldn't have raised my voice. This story is much harder than made before it, most likely because I played the main role in it. It's so strange to see myself, feel the emotions tearing me up inside. Those I felt a long time ago, and not remember them. It's like I split. I became both the storyteller and the main character. Too bad the story ended at that moment. Please, if you find other pages covered with ancient elven writings and travels, bring them to me. I might be able to shed some light on my past, and we'll find out how my story ended, and perhaps even why I forgot it. Thank you for your stories. Thank you for helping me remember them. Have you decided to join the Crusade? I've decided not to, I'm afraid. My path and the path of the Crusade lead in the same direction, but alas, they are not yet one and the same. After the demons were driven away from Canabras, the path into the Whirlwind became open, if only temporarily. Planning on using this opportunity to visit, the half-elf falls silent. Doesn't matter now. I hate to bore you with the details of my venture, which may prove useless even for myself. However, I will try to return to the Crusaders and aid them in their confrontation with demons after I'm done. I hope to meet you again, in this world rather than the next. I have to go. I wish you interesting adventures. We have leveled up. So... we have some lovely little things to do. So, we've learned a new Magus Arcana. As a result, we can grab one of these things. Between all of these, to 1 minute per Magus level, I'm going to enchant my weapon, Enduring Blade. That is not necessarily the most optimal, like that'd probably be Reach Magic. But Enduring Blade is very much Rin. It's a very icy choice of let me augment my weapon type thing. So, Stone Call. Still can't access the Mythic Path. Interesting. Nenio is also leveled up. Nenio can, like... No, do not load pre-made build. I do not trust Owlcat Games to make a build. Haste. Old person. Camellia, let's get you more spells, get some more trickery, get some more lore nature. Ember! How are you doing? Knowledge Arcana, Persuasion, because you're a cute little cinnamon roll. Hex. Oh, we get a new Hex! Cackle! First, we'll do Evil Eye, because Cackle is nothing without one of those basic ones. Ooh, boy. Level 3 spells. You get to choose a level 3 spell. I'll take Heroism. Good old Heroism. Darren. He's already going to learn Cure Serious Wounds as a result of just being fucking an Oracle, so we're not that worried. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, please tell me it's not crashing. Yep. Hold on, let's see if I can even... Oh, God damn it. I did this earlier when I tried to just see ahead to... Okay, This isn't good. Well, we'll be right back. This isn't good. Ah, fuck. Alright. Alright. Well, we literally can't do anything right now because it's another fucking oh. Will it let us close this time? Well, we're going to have to do a. I literally can't do anything. Well, if y'all are still watching, we will be back shortly. But yes, I have to do a hard reset because my computer is entirely down. So we'll be back. We'll be back.